Hey everybody, this is Eric with Shadow Alps RC. Anyone that's been following me knows I've been working on my old diesel truck. So, as you can see, I took the radiator out, I had to take everything off the front of the motor, and the timing cover. The injector pump rides. There's a gear that goes on it right here, and it's driven off the top of the cam. So the injector pump sits right here. So the intake had to be taken off. We had to take that exhaust manifold off along with the turbo. As you can see, the metal pressure lines for the injectors had to be taken off the injector and the pump. Harmonic balancer we took off just because I'm going to replace the front main seal. But it's in pieces now, so I could start putting her back together. Oh, we took that fender well out because it's a pain to get to the bottom of the turbo bolts without the fender well out. So that tire and fender well are out. See, there's a difference. And the batteries are out too. But so there's a timing cover here that the water pump bolts to. Your injector pump's up here. It's timed like a distributor, so that way fuel is injected at top dead center. You have an intake here, upper and a lower. The lower bolts to the motor, the upper bolts to the lower, and it is what attaches the turbo to the motor. That thing right there is the fuel filter. That's the exhaust crankcase recirculation valve / head recirculation valve for the gases. I'll probably eventually get rid of that, just get a catch can. That light right there is the upper oil line for the turbo. You can't really see the lower line because it's below that bag. And all these rags you see are the ports for the head where the air goes in. We just have them plugged so stuff's not going down into the heads. But the turbo, you see the oil line right here, and then you kind of see this big circle right there above it. That's the downpipe, so that's about right where the turbo sits. This is a crossover tube. I just have the old thermostat here just to keep crap from getting in there until we button her back together. They also removed the AC because the compressor was bad, so when it goes back together there'll be no AC. Wasn't working to begin with, so but there's what a GM 6.5 diesel looks like when you're doing the injector pump. So this is also a heavy duty version, which is an okay motor. They had a light duty version that was junk. The bottom end of this, where the crank is a 4-bolt main all the way across. The light duty wasn't, and it had an EGR valve that robbed a bunch of power. So, but then I finally finished getting this all off yesterday. I guess I'll show you the new injector pump, guys. So here's the new injector pump, you guys. So this part is where the gear goes to run off the cam. It sits in the motor like this. And these are where all the oil lines come off. This is where, or fuel line, sorry. This is where the fuel goes in before it's pressurized. It is a rotary injector pump. Your older 12 valve Cummins had a piston style versus a rotary style. So, but this was $730 after tax to get rebuilt / made new again. So that's the gear that goes on the front of it to drive the injector pump. So, but that just showing you guys what I've been up to. It's Eric with Shroud RC out.